Championships, Drew Felios, Rini Angolia. You are looking at the team called She Different in the blue. She Different faces the team in the red right there out of South Tampa, and they are called the South Tampa Mafia. How about this?
So I'm a girl dad. I have two daughters. They're both in college now, but when they were this age, I actually coached them in flag football. So it's fun. These girls are going to take it serious. They're going to be passionate. They're going to have fun out there, but they are good. I mean, these two teams are championship level teams. Unfortunately, only one can win the championship, but this is going to be a fun game.
Start here from scrimmage. See the threat of the rush there, Miller Brown. And now the She Different will hand it off here on the first play. And taking it up for a nice game is Sanilla Cruz towards the near sideline. We're going to see lots of speed, and you're going to be amazed at the skill of these young ladies.
And the fundamentals as far as flag football goes, good handoff, good run by Cruz, and a good flag pull as well there by the South Tampa Mafia team.
Quarterback back to throw, and this one is taken on the far side. Nice catch, and how about this run? Oh, tons of speed. Juking and jiving Madison Shade. Finally, the flag is pulled. What a gain.
Yeah, nice throw, good catch, and then Madison Shade shows you that athletic ability, long legs, good stride. Nice ball, good catch up that right sideline and cut back across the field, and the South Tampa team's running like crazy, and they finally get to her and get the flag pull.
So good drive here to start. Lots of time, lots of patience. Got to be careful you don't go over that line of scrimmage, and it is knocked away. Good defense that time by South Tampa.
Yeah, and really good coverage right in that back end there. Just nowhere to go with the football.
London Larks is also on the field for She Different. Sanilla Cruz wears number 30. There's number 27. And this is going to be ruled a sack in the backfield, so a little miscommunication there for She Different.
Yeah, you just, early on you're going to have some issues. Yeah, quick rush right in there. Good job by Miller Brown. 19 to get that flag pull.
So this Tampa team doing a good job early on, keeping everything in front of them. They're very fundamentally sound. Trying to get a defensive stand here on this first series. Waiting, throwing into the ground, just nothing to do with it. And Rini, you only have so much time.
Yeah, 6 seconds the quarterback has to throw the ball, and you'll see the main referee will be counting, and just nowhere to go. And Flowers just says, hey, let me just throw this thing away.
Savannah Flowers, Zoe McClain also.
Couple 27s.
Yep.
So.
For this She Different team out of Pennsylvania. Here we go. Got to get something positive here. They're going to go short with it, and the ball is dropped that time at the 5-yard line. So Tampa with a good defensive stand. Sanilla Cruz just couldn't reel it in.
So after the big play by Madison Shade to catch and run, that South Tampa team defensively steps up and gets a stop.
Big confidence boost got to be, Rini, when you get a defensive stand on the first drive.
Oh, yeah, and they were so excited. They wanted to snap the ball 10 yards back. The ref said, no, let's move it up a little bit.
So here's Tampa. Oh, this one's intercepted. Look out, Madison Shade has got it. Rather, it's number 34. That's London Larks who made the play for She Different. Just threw it into traffic that time.
She threw it like it was going to be a back shoulder where their receiver was going to stop. The receiver keeps running, and just an excellent job by London Larks to come up, turn, and make that interception.
London Larks, great hands. Impressed. The skill.
Great name, too.
Oh, yeah.
London Larks, love it.
Madison Shade now. Always a threat. Anytime she touches it, touchdown, She Different.
Yeah, and she's electric in the open field, and obviously they want to get her the ball and let her do her thing. Hand it to her. Now it was kind of a run pass option. It wasn't there throwing the ball, so she says, you know what, I'll do it with my feet. And as good as the South Tampa team is, just could not come up with a pull.
1 point try here, bobbled up in the air, incomplete. So again, Miller Brown doing a good job defensively.
Love the big mouthpieces too with the, those are, if you're wondering what that is, it comes over, those are lip guards. Protects those lips from getting hit as well.
So now Tampa's turn, trying to speed things up, get things rolling here. I believe the officials were not ready. Tampa looking at him saying, come on, we're ready to go. That was a very quick turnaround.
Well, you know, the Tampa team's coached well. They said, listen, running clock, we're out there, we're ready to go. And referees threw a flag. So now they'll back them up a little bit.
Little crossing pattern over the middle. And again, bobbled. Emmy Auger have another chance here for Tampa. It's important for Tampa to get off to a good start. You see, ladies really want to rev up that offensive train here.
Yeah, that one was just a little behind Auger. Just couldn't come up with the catch.
Now tossing far side, and the defensive pressure wreaking some havoc here. Scotland Hatfield nearly made that grab.
And it just looks like they're rushing, right, South Tampa, kind of panicking a little bit. You're only down 6-0. It's the first half. Just got to kind of take a deep breath and just, you'll be okay.
Yep.
But I'm with you. I think they get one good play and they'll kind of calm them down a little bit.
See the coaches on the far side for Tampa directing traffic. See the center there, Olivia Strunkowski for Tampa. And now setting up another long throw down the sideline. Oh! Emmy Auger nearly had it. The ball bounced right off her chin that time.
Well, you had two receivers in the same position, but the ball goes over and Auger has a chance to make that catch. Good strong throw by Harper Grabon, the quarterback. It goes incomplete. That was a play that South Tampa needed right there.
So She Different takes over from their own 5-yard line. And they're going to continue to give it to their best weapon, Madison Shade. She's going to try and throw the football. No, tuck it and run here. That's a good option here early on. And grabbing her flag has been a challenge for Tampa thus far.
You got to keep a defender on her like a spy that you would do in tackle football, because she's going to take off and she's going to hurt you. And she recognizes, okay, I'm fast enough that I can get to the left side and just go. Look, no defender there. And poor Emmy Auger is just all alone and no help to that sideline.
London Larks. Little jet sweep action here for She Different.
Yeah, and you got to pull flags, right? We talked about it in the earlier game. That's the key to flag football.
So we're seeing the ground game of She Different here.
Well, because if you have an issue pulling flags, you just keep handing it to your best athletes and put them in space and put the pressure on the defense to pull flags.
Yep. Good plan. It's worked here early on. Fake it one way. Now look to throw it right over the middle. Flag taken right there. Good heads-up play, Olivia Strunkowski.
Yeah, if Strunkowski doesn't get that pull, that's a touchdown for She Different. Good throw and catch. It's a good play all the way, all around on both sides. Good throw, good slant pattern.
Takes really good hands to make that play. Looking for the end zone now. Bobbled, incomplete. More good defense. Number 36, Charlie Seckinger. Got a hand it.
Yeah, good defense there as well. I thought maybe the quarterback drifted over the line of scrimmage there. No flag comes out. And I believe they have one down left here to score. So can South Tampa hold them once again? Big play here in this game.
You're watching the Youth World Flag Football Championships here at Disney. She Different and the South Tampa Mafia. And the Mafia come up defensively.
Yeah, Emmy Auger 34. Comes up, it's going to be a run play. They had a score, and Auger gets there with the pull. See that intensity on her face. Ready to go. Big play there for South Tampa.
Got her game face on here today. Now, if you're Tampa, Rainey, how do you get this thing slowly moving here? Do you consider handing it off?
Yeah, or a short pass just to get some momentum, because they just kind of seem like they've been pressing, you know?
Open player downfield. Here it comes. And incomplete. Oh, trying to hit in stride that time. Emmy Auger, she was open momentarily.
So they've showed vertical passes, South Florida, so She Different knows that. I would almost kind of send everyone along and then come back with a handoff and get a run play in just to try to get something down the field. We'll see what they come up with here.
Tampa offense getting set. A little extra time for that. Oh, a little miscommunication that time. That just can't happen here as Cleo Zell.
Man, again, once the ball hits the ground, it's dead. There's no fumbles.
See if Tampa can make up for it. Far side, got some air under it, it's caught. First completion of the game for Tampa, and it's a big one. Number 35, able to reel it in, Harper Grabon.
Oh, tremendous catch there by Grabon. Now, she was playing quarterback, so they switched her up, put her on the outside, then she shows you great hands. Now, we had all zeros on our clock. We'll see what the official time says. And yeah, it's going to be halftime. They're not going to get another play. But boy, that was a big chunk play that maybe will calm them down here for the second half.
You saw the sideline, the coaches, team mom over there as well. All the players absolutely going bonkers. What a competition we have here on Championship Field here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. Recap of the first half. Tampa trying to get out fast, but She Different with the defense.
Yeah, good interception there by London Larks. Good return. And then She Different giving it to their best player, Madison Shade. You see the moves in the open field for the score.
She's been throwing shade on Tampa here throughout the first half. Great athleticism. And now Tampa's going to have the football. You're right, Reedy. That was a big momentum play before the end of the first half, even though they don't get points out of it, hoping to carry it over right here.
And I think the switch up, putting Grabon out at wide receiver, moving her from the quarterback position, giving a little more athleticism out in the open field.
How about this quick slant? Nice gain out of it as Charlie Seckinger able to take it down for about a 10-yard pickup.
Yeah, nice catch by Seckinger there. Keeps her balance. That's two completions in a row for South Tampa.
5-on-5 here in youth flag football. Chloe Zell. Incomplete. Boy, Madison Shade covers a lot of ground, doesn't she?
Well, I mean, she played it perfectly. You're sitting there at that safety position. You're reading the eyes of the quarterback. You're seeing the receiver to your left, and Madison Shade just breaks on it. And she's probably mad at herself because she's thinking, I should have intercepted that ball.
Cleo Zell is the quarterback for the Mafia. She's got some time. Looking long, now looking short. Oh, that is going to be incomplete, and luckily not intercepted. That ball simply did not come off the fingertips.
You know, and on third down, when you have 2 downs to get it past midfield, you would have thought maybe something a little more intermediate, something shorter, just trying to pick up 4 more downs. Instead, they go long once again, and it goes incomplete.
So an opening half touchdown by She Different. The difference right now, and now the team from Pennsylvania gets it back here with that 6-0 lead. Drew Felios, Serini and Golia with you here at Disney. Short gain turned into a longer gain, zigzagging, and finally the flag pulled after a solid gain right there. The Mafia make the flag pull.
Yeah, and again, you got to make those pulls. You miss a couple and you get someone out open field. It's a big gainer, but a nice job there to come back and limit that gain.
Second down now coming up. Madison Shade in motion. They're going to hand it to her, and she's thinking run all the way. kind of making the defense think she's going to pass it, but really she wants to run.
And you see the adjustments that South Tampa made there. You had the person over the center, but you had another defender in there too. They kind of kept her right boxed in there, and a good job getting to her to get the flag pulled. Good adjustment.
Third down, coming up on 7 minutes to play in the game. Pass complete. She different, trying to pull ahead with a 2-score lead here. Tampa's got to buckle down. Harper Grabon made the stop.
Yeah, good throw and catch there for She Different. So you kind of shut down Madison Shade and say, hey, we got other people out here that can make plays. Good throw, good catch. That'll get them 4 more downs.
Once again, it's Shade. Shade wants to turn it upfield. Tampa's starting to sniff that out as Emmy Auger able to pull the flag, number 34. Emmy has been all over the place for Tampa.
Very active today as Emmy Auger, and another good pull there. And again, with the running clock, I think it's imperative here for South Tampa. You got to keep She Different out of the end zone.
Well, the wind has really picked up here at the complex. See both teams dealing with it. Shade again, waiting, throwing, incomplete. So a big stop here for Tampa. Gonna switch gears once again.
So you got 2 downs to score here. So if they don't pick anything up on this down, they'll probably give it over back to South Tampa, but we'll see.
Pennsylvania's led for most of this game. Looking to add to it here, calling her own number. So taken up that time by number 18, Olivia Strunkowski for Tampa.
Yeah.
And now big play coming up.
Yeah, they have to score here. This is their 1 down to score for Pennsylvania.
Waiting. Both teams kind of hesitating. Finally delivering, and it's going to be short of the end zone. So Madison Shade able to squeeze it. And I think maybe the whistles got a little the players confused that time, Rini.
Yeah, because everyone stopped. No rush, no anything going on there. Good throw there in there and a good catch, but good pull right as she makes the catch, and it's a turnover on downs.
Under 5 minutes to play. Remember, get a touchdown, an extra point. If you're Tampa, you'll win it. Some daylight here. Pulling it up the field. Finally, the flag pulled.
You can hear people yelling, that's a pick route, because they ran that back across another receiver, but she stopped. She didn't intentionally get in the way, so that's kind of a legal pick, if you will, in flag football.
Oh, open player down the sideline. And just out of her fingertips that time. Good idea, though, as Scotland Hatfield was running free.
Yeah, Hatfield got behind the defender. They've had some receivers get loose. They just really have only been able to connect 1 time on a deep pass.
Tampa knows they're just a play away from making this a completely different game. Nearly a diving grab right there. And Rini, you mentioned the blocking. You cannot block in flag football. If you do, it's a loss of downs and any yardage gained.
Yeah, and just like that, you see how fast South Tampa went. One underneath play that I like, but then they go deep after that. So now they're going to give them the ball back. And great job by the Pennsylvania team, She Different, to get the ball right back. And now 3:30 left. You go down to score for Pennsylvania, this game's over.
Once again, get it into the hands of the playmakers. And finally, the flag pulled right there. That's London Larks.
Yeah, and again, you're up. You have such good athletes. You're not going to risk an interception, right, for Pennsylvania. You're like, I'm going to hand it to my good players and let them go and let South Tampa use some timeouts, because they know this running clock, how fast it gets to zeros. And they, again, need to stop, because if you go down by 2 scores here late in the game, it's very, very hard to come back in flag football.
These 2 of 452 teams that have come here to Disney to compete over the last several days. Over 1,000 coaches taking part in this event as well. 4,200 athletes competing at these Youth World Flag Football Championships. Madison Shade so active offensively. And they finally grab her flag around that midfield mark. Officials will spot the ball down here with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, 2 downs here to get it past midfield. Listen, give it to one of your best players, if not your best player, and see what she can do.
Tell you what, I think this young lady could play with the boys.
Yeah. Oh, there's a few out here that can for sure.
Oh, yeah. Tremendous skill. How about this rush? Rushing in, coming in that time on the blitz, and Miller Brown meant business.
Well, and we've seen Miller Brown do that a couple times. Great job by her to get in there and get that pull. And that's going to get the stop that they need, because She Different will give the ball back. Tremendous job there by Miller Brown. And now South Tampa here got to try to score, tie this thing up, and possibly take the lead and win it with a conversion.
Over the middle, nice catch made. Tampa starting to move it. Miller Brown again, make a good play defensively, Rainey, then come back again and make a nice catch.
It's like the old baseball days when a shortstop made a play in the hole, threw the runner out, and then came up the plate and hit a home run. Ball's a little low, and she takes it right off her shins. Nice catch there by Brown.
Good job making the adjustment. Harper Grabon now wants to go long with it. And just a little bit off to the right. They've had that route many times
today. I think they keep going to it. I like the underneath crossing stuff. They've had some success there. No, they really need to rush right now, but we'll see what they can do.
Trying to tie the score here with the touchdown. Lots of work to do. Miller Brown again starting to chip away at this She Different field.
Yeah, and now you're kind of coming up on a minute. You're in striking range. Good throw here by Grabon, and another good catch by Miller Brown.
Tell you what, I'm impressed how she was able to just put that ball right on the money, Grabon. That was a crossing route. Miller Brown is going 100 miles an hour that time. That's a heck of a throw.
And the clock stops there briefly for the 1 minute warning, and here we go.
Gonna have a legal motion there. Saw on the far side, there's the call. Coaches, knowing the players weren't set. Here it is, Rainey.
Yeah, they were a little confused looking at the referees, but you can't do that. The center didn't want to snap the ball. Now, that yardage isn't going to crush them. So
Harper Grabon, lots of options here. Can't take forever. Got to let it go.
Yeah, she didn't get it off.
Oh, wow, that's tough.
Now the clock still runs now, so you got to run back. So now you're kind of behind it here.
Hashtag play like a hero. Second down coming up. 6-0 lead for Pennsylvania over Florida. Florida, the MIA team on the boys' side, was able to win our first contest. Girls from South Tampa trying to do the same, but She Different out of Pennsylvania right now in the driver's seat. Lots of strategy going on right now. And Rainey, you talk about a great sport to get involved in as a coach.
Oh, yeah.
Here, flag football, it's awesome.
Can really affect kids at a young age here and be positive about it. Teach them life lessons and values and how to work with a team. And now if you're Pennsylvania and you're She Different, you got to keep everything in front of you, nothing over the top.
Coming up, the SHS Youth Flag Football Championship, the co-ed 6 and under. Can't wait for that. It's all coming up here from Disney. Thrilled to be alongside the legend, Rainey Ingoglia.
Legend in my own mind.
Harper Grabon, back to throw. Up in the air and just unable to go get that one. And Florida running out of chances here.
Yeah, I think my math is correct. They have one play here. No, excuse me, it's third down.
Okay.
So that's never great math. 2 plays to go here.
Couple plays to make a difference. Harper Grabon. See that sort of a trips formation to the far side. Harper bearing down here. Stronkowski to center. Here's Harper throwing. She's got her man down to the near the goal line at the 5. They got to hurry up, Rini. South Tampa with a chance to tie here.
But you only have one play here, so take your time. It's the last play of the game. Take your time.
Sizing it up. It all comes down to this. Incomplete. She different with the defense able to bear down. And I believe South Tampa has run out of opportunities. Do we have one more play? Well, coaches right now going back and forth.
And I might have been wrong because I thought they only had one play left to score, but that might have given them a new set of downs. So the referees are going to sort this out as well. Yeah, and I was right. So every once in a while I get one right. Now, I knew they only had one play there. That's why I was saying don't rush it. I know it was running down 10, 9, 8, but get the play set that you want to run, because as long as you snap it at one, you had one shot there to try to tie the game and ultimately win it.
What a finish. She different celebrating the team from Pennsylvania getting it done here on Championship Field. What a moment for these young ladies. They did it with defense, Rini. I mean, it was a real tight ball game the entire way.
Yeah, and you know, South Tampa offensively really didn't have anything going until that last drive. They had a chance to tie it and win it, but She Different came up big defensively, and this is what we want in Youth Flag World Championship games, right? Competitive games like this. And congratulations to that Pennsylvania team. They earned it.
They already won a championship for their name, She Different. Yeah. That's one of the most unique names.
Well, I don't know. We got some other good ones coming up.
But their play on the field was simply awesome. It came with defense. Tampa able to move it down at the end of the game. This was a huge catch right here to get them within striking range.
Oh, good throw. Great diving effort. It was Emmy Auger who made a lot of plays today, who gave them an extra chance to try to tie this game up. But that team right there, She Different, came up with the stop and the championship victory.
So She Different, your champions in 8 and under for the girls. Look at the fanfare. They are like rock stars here at Disney as our Youth World Flag Football Championships continue. She Different, champions in 8 and under. Much more to come from Disney here throughout the day. Next, the co-ed 6 and unders. We'll see ya